Hello, in this video we will be showing you a template that is more tailored towards a 2D platformer. For this template we are going with a longer width over a shorter height. This template is simple. It only has two types of tiles, the ground and then the jewels that we see here. Now walking through each layer here, the first layer has only two possible outcomes, which is the open area and then the platform itself. We've kept this simple. It is simply determined by the elevation. The trick here is that we've made it from a medium to high elevation for the platform, and we've used the basic strategy. The basic strategy pretty much guarantees that every time we're within this elevation, it's always going to be the platform. And then within the open area, we've made it so that everything else that is not the platform is considered an open area. And as you've noticed, we've just added this in with no sprite tiles so that we have nothing here occupying any space. We've left the space empty so that we've made room for all the elements the player will interact with as they move along the platform. The second layer only has two components, which are the items, and then these are the jewels, and then a middle platform just to add a little bit of variability and extra jumping points for our player. These are the tiles within that second level. So these are our middle platform areas where a player can jump off or use, and then these are the jewels within the platform. Now looking at the constraints here, for the items, we wanted to make sure that these are more closely to the platform itself. So we've made the minimum elevation a little bit lower than what the minimum elevation is for the platform itself. That way it is near it, but not on it or too far away from it. And then we've added a little bit of constraint around the humidity as well, so that we get these empty patches as well. So if we disable that, as you'll see in a bit here, we would see a continuous stream of just jewels around the edge. So now if we take away that humidity constraint and allow for everywhere in that noise region, we see that our jewels are far more continuous throughout our platform, which is why we've enabled the constraint here so that we get a little bit more sparse looking jewels throughout our platform. For the middle platform, we've made the constraints to be with the low elevation from 0 to 0.3, which is lower than both the item and the platform, which will guarantee that our middle platform is somewhere in the middle here. This comes from understanding how your noise would look like and what values particularly pertain to what regions within your noise. Using the ideas here, you can further develop this platform by adding more child elements into the open areas here to add more interactable elements for the player as they move through the platform, or even add child elements to the platform itself to add tiles within the platform, say for like digging through the platform or even just decorations within the platform. And don't forget, you can always go in and make personal changes to a pre-generated tile map. These are by no means complete, and at the end of the day, you get to decide what a good map looks like to you.